This is Hype Hour Radio with Dean Manuscript, home of the hottest rising indie artists. I'm Juice Leroy. Keep it locked in.
Jones. Woo! Woo! Hype, hip hop, big real. Jones. When it come to flexing, who be cold as me? Certified in the game, I'm an OG. Niggas out here getting mad, they want me to leave. They know I be acting bad on the murder spree. See, it really ain't nobody better. Ask Big Rip, he said I'm equipped for the cheddar. And whoever wanna man up, better stand up. It's the plan, can't it make you put your motherfucking hands up? Married to a bad bitch, call her hip hop. Real niggas never switch, rep the same block. Can't prepare for the hit, they just heard a pop. Bank put me in this music, I can't stop, won't stop. I'm the definition of what y'all not. Prototype, looking like I should have been on top. I'm tri-coastal and it's the hype out. Been getting money, we just trying to get the power. Put your middle fingers up in the air, hold them high in the sky if you really don't care. Bad women if you single, independent, and you get it on your own, let me hear you say yeah. Real niggas if you staying for it tough and you still getting bucks, put your motherfucking hands up. Anybody, everybody making moves, keep refusing to lose, it's here for you. The real is back. 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 You tuned in to the hype out. Big Rip in the hype out. Yeah. The real is back. The real is back. The real is back. Tuned in to the hype out. It's Big Rip in the hype out. The real is back. 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 The hype out. It's the hype out.
Yeah, man. Tri-Coast Radio, we number one for independent hip hop from coast to coast. I'm the Dean, the coach, and the professor. Please make sure you say the professor in the building with me. It's boy.
What's up with it, man?
He look regular though. Big
I
mouth.
regular.
The big mouth for
Big
the
mouth.
South.
Big mouth of the South, Jonathan Stewart. We right here on the Tri-Coast Radio Show with me, the mouth, Jonathan Stewart. Hey, what's up with it, man? Hey.
Capping ass Keith in the building.
You already know he capped out.
Big,
you already know.
Big,
Hey, Big Real, before we even get started, I just want to apologize to Fort Worth City. I'm nervous. I'm scared because I done talked a lot of noise. Now, I ain't going to curse, but we're going to make sure we say this video for monetization. We always go for monetization. Always.
I heard y'all say that 100 times the other day, and then about 40 minutes in, I heard all kind of F-bombs and everything.
You good once you 30 minutes in. Yeah, once you about 20 minutes in, you good. Yeah.
Okay.
It's the first 10.
That's the reason I got these boys over here, man. These boys just drop some knowledge on me, you know what I'm saying? If it's get off in here, you know what I'm saying? Y'all got all 9 of your phones up there, you know what I'm saying? I need y'all to hit this motherfucker, get on there and share this motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? So we can go. What's going on today, man? It's Friday. It's 4th of July weekend.
Yeah, 4th of July weekend. Hey, watch this.
Capping ass Keith and Big Mouth is in the building. That boy.
Man, really? The first interview that I said I wanted to do. Yeah, I ain't gonna do no interviews, man. Man, look here. I got on rain boots. What's somebody like me worried about doing interviews? I got on rain boots in the summer. What I look like doing interviews?
And a hoodie. You look like a 15-year-old.
I'm Jonathan Stewart, the mouth, the big mouth. I've been talking the most noise in Fort Worth for years. Been most consistent for 33 years. What I look like doing the interview? But here I am on Tri-Coastal Radio with my boy Captain Keith. And I know everything. Yeah, he know everything. I know everything.
You know everything about what, Keith?
I know everything you want to know. We know about that dead body you got back there in that car in that trunk.
Say, man, don't spill the beans on me.
Keith. He ain't about to lose anything now. He got to get us kicked out there. Okay.
So look, I've been knowing Jonathan Stewart for a good long while. Shout out to my nigga, Paperboy.
Paperboy J brought me over here.
Paperboy J linked us up at first, and then
big head, smoking it, drinking it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, for sure.
Say it again.
And
smoking
then from there, you know what I'm saying, we just our circles just kept intertwining or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And so shit, me and Jonathan, we always been cool for a minute.
When we done bumped heads.
Yeah.
He done jumped on the other side and said what he had to say about me.
What how did I jump on the other side?
Hey man, you just picked up your cell.
I'm just inquisitive.
Man, you just picked up your cell phone, touched the keypad, and bounced off the satellite, hit that tower, and they say, you know, I seen it. That's all I know. Now I'm just messing with you, man. Me and Big Rip got a good relationship.
So our numbers is saved in each other's phone.
Oh yeah,
when
man.
he called me, my name.
I call you, or you call me most of the time.
Yeah, for sure. Always when you call, what I do though, I answer that hoe.
Yeah, you pick up.
Yeah, pick up.
Hey, networking is everything. I say that all the time. If you don't build network, then relationships, you lost.
Yeah, man.
That's a guarantee, Fat.
So what's up, man?
So first off, you know what I'm saying? That's what I was getting into. Like I said, I knew Jonathan for a minute. You know what I'm saying? What brings about the, you know what I'm saying, the union of you and Captain Keith? Yeah, where that shit come from? That shit was out of nowhere.
Well, it was out of nowhere. Well, man, you know, just a part of the journey, man.
Hit that share button.
After I caught COVID, man, I was just laying in the bed, and I was like, man, what am I gonna do next?
When was this?
No Solo Lucci, no Charleston White, no Go Yayo, no Bugatti, no Fat Pimp.
You have attached yourself.
I done attached myself to
some of the biggest names.
To the biggest names.
Yeah.
In Fort Worth, the biggest artists. When you say Fort Worth, they all attached to me.
Well, you don't have some link. I am say attached.
Yeah, they attached.
You know, you and Fat Pimp got it biz over at the KOD.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You made yourself Solo Lucci.
I did that.
Internet promoter. You forced your way.
I forced myself, boy, because I seen it in him, and
you shoved your dick all down that throat. Didn't you? You forced it in there. You forced it in. They just got you killed at 30 years for that type of shit.
John Stewart said you got it fucked up. Now back over here. Nah, man, it wasn't nothing like that, man.
But I told you this, and I told you this 100 times. You know what I'm saying? I found out about Solo Lucci from you, even though my little brother doesn't sort of know him, but like I say, but as far as him being an artist or whatever, you was force feeding that.
95% of Fort Worth found about Solo Lucci through my promotions. Not saying he wasn't already Solo Lucci.
Yeah.
Not saying he didn't have a name because he had to be doing something for me to find him. But 90-some% of Fort Worth, what I did was I started the internet social media promotion. Before the Say Cheese, before the Real Tune, before the Dallas Global, it was Jonathan Stewart in my fingers.
Guaranteed.
Yeah, these fingers right here don't read life in a lot of artists' careers.
You don't just use them for tickling pussies?
No, man, I don't do nothing like that, man.
Okay. Oh, anyway, Captain Keith, you know what I'm saying? Before we got off in here, you know what I'm saying? Tell me a little bit about you, because you somebody new. I just found out about you when y'all two linked up. I had no idea. I had never seen you before. You know what I'm saying? So tell me where your shit come from.
Hey man, I've been around for a minute, man.
Tell me, you said you had some clubs out in North Dallas, Louisville, and shit. I
started my own record label in 2006.
What's the name of the record label?
Sincere One Star Production.
Who y'all done drop?
I done dropped myself.
Okay, so you said
a
whole bunch of goddamn shit that didn't go nowhere.
Yeah, shit, a whole lot of shit that was able to get me a loan for $200,000.
Okay,
you
for sure.
A whole lot of business shit.
We're gonna call him Captain Keith.
Who?
you know that Captain like
what? Now I'm asking.
No, I did something that a lot of these artists didn't know how to do in 2006.
A whole lot of who?
What a whole lot of these local artists didn't know how to do.
It's artists. Quit putting that extra S on there. I can't stand when niggas do that.
A whole lot of artists.
Yes, thank you.
Didn't know how to do in 2006.
And
that was build your own company, get your DBA, file taxes in your company, open up a business account.
Salute to that. For sure.
Put your light bill in your business name. Put your cell phones in your business name.
Right.
Create equity in your business account.
Yeah.
I created equity for 10 years, and then I went and I filed for a $200,000 loan. I bought my house.
Okay.
And that's what brought me to Fort Worth. I bought my house in my company name. But in 2010, I opened up a business in my company name, and I had a hookah lounge called Great Escapes. That's where most people in the YouTube world, that's where they met me at. Because I had a club, and most of the rappers used to perform at my club.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And
thank you for letting hip hop come through there and have somewhere to go, because we ain't got many places like that in DFW. So appreciate you for opening up and let DFW, you know what I'm saying, have a spot, you know what I'm saying, for some hip hop. Really? So that's good. So what gets you to Captain Keith though? Why? What was your rap name? Sincere.
Yeah.
So when did you put the cap on the Keith? You know what I'm saying?
Well, you know, I'm the one, I never like to even let people know my real name.
Okay. Sincere your real name?
Nah, Sincere my
Okay.
my nickname.
So
Nobody
you
knew Keith.
stole that from Billy.
You know, I'm a little sweet one, but nobody called me Keith.
Uh-huh.
But then as I got into the YouTube world, you know what I'm saying, Keith was on my YouTube account. So people started Keith.
Yeah.
And then I started telling so much information, they started calling me Captain Keith because they didn't believe nothing I say until it ended up being true. And then everything I say ended up coming up true. And they were like, damn, they don't know if I'm capping or if I'm not. So now they trying to figure out whether some of the information I'm giving out is true or if I'm capping. So I took the name Captain Keith, monetized it, trademarked it, and now I'm turning it into something to another level.
Okay.
Yeah, so we rewind back to what you say. How did we get here?
Yes, sir.
Man, me and Keith met on Facebook a couple years ago. I used to see this guy always standing on the pool table. Always doing what he done, got his machete on the side, got his tools right here, and he just standing there for 8 hours like this.
Nodding?
Just
dance.
That's all he was doing with this, but at the same time, he was perfecting what we see now.
Uh-huh.
He would do this, and he'll just do this right here for like 4 hours. And I used to sit and watch him, and I used to say, man, what's wrong with this dude? So we exchanged numbers. So I called him one day, and I say, you know, we just started talking, and as we started talking, we built a relationship. He told me a couple years ago, hey, man, I want me and you to get together and see what we can come up with. I got a son that's going to go pro in football. I see what you're doing. You've been working with all these guys. They done messed you over. I know what you bring. I know what I bring. Let's hook up. This was 3 years ago. You've been working with all these guys. I heard it. They done messed you over. I heard it, but I didn't hear it.
Mm-hmm.
But I was doing so much stuff. But the reason why I didn't hear it, because I kept seeing this. All I kept seeing was this right here. So I'm saying,
nigga had you mesmerized.
Yeah, man, I ain't nowhere in the world I can, do something with this. He just, as time went along, man, he hit me up not too long ago. He said, man, let's hook up. That's when I had started doing the blackface, right?
Right.
So I had the mouth of the South. He said, man, let's hook up. Still heard him, but I started hearing him. I looked up on Instagram one day. I looked up, he had a logo. Big mouth, Captain Keith. Hey, man, that show looked familiar. He hit me up. Nah, man, I was like.
Nigga stole your shit?
No. It made me sit and made me wonder. If I didn't see what I saw, I would have been stupid enough to let that pass me and not realize what he put in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
He pretty much said, hey, man, you looking at another you. We got the same ideology. What else more? I done asked to work with you. Asked you to come work with my son. I want you to meet my family. He's the first person that came to me and said, I want to work with you. Everybody else I work with, I told them I want to work with you. He said he wanted to work with me. So, hey, man, here we are. Big Mouth and Captain Keith.
Big Mouth and Captain Keith. Goddamn it, y'all.
And we went viral the first week.
First video we dropped, I had said I was done with the music. I didn't want to do it. You
don't say that shit about 9 times.
But I was done this time. I was really done. First time I ever prayed to God in my life.
Huh?
First time I never prayed.
Well, you 60 years old. What you mean? You just the first time you.
But I ain't 60. But I ain't never prayed to God, because why should I have to pray when He give me everything? He already gave me breath in my lungs. What I need to pray for? I don't need to pray for anything. Why do I need to pray? Only thing I got to do is have faith.
Okay.
Faith got me this far. I done been stabbed. I done been grazed by buckshots. I done been hit by a car, and I done caught COVID. I done hit flatline, and I'm still here.
Your granny wrong for shooting you with that 12 gauge.
No, man, that was your ass. I told you we know about that.
Granny straighten the motherfucker.
Set your ass down. At the end of the day, man, this is out of all the situations I've been in, this is one that I truly can say that I love being in, and it's stress-free. Yeah.
With this one right here?
There's no streets. I'm not dealing with no street people, no street code, street ethics, the gangster, the hood. I'm dealing with straight entertainment. But Captain Keith can get a little gangster now.
I feel to say, because you made this, when you said that right there, I feel to say, Keith, you made you sound like you like you nice in a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Business, first of all. We about the business.
For sure. Matter of fact, when y'all called me, y'all was talking about this, you know what I'm saying? Y'all was really, you know what I'm saying, turning me on to a whole lot, because I've been like watching fellas like y'all. I sort of see, you know what I'm saying, this YouTube game. You know what I'm saying? Goddamn, it's two sides you play to this motherfucker.
But let me say this.
Go ahead.
How many subscribers you got to get on YouTube to be monetized?
1,000.
What's that?
And you got to get 270,000 views.
I just know something about 5,000 hours or some shit.
4,000 watch hours. But
Okay.
it equals, because when we first put our first video up, I didn't have 44 watch hours.
Mm-hmm.
270,000 views will get you monetized.
Mm.
That's what it takes. Some people.
Well, can you actually pinpoint that? Because, like I say, if they go by watch hours, because some people may put up a 3-hour or 3-hour video. Some people may put up 100 2-minute clips.
But they calculate to the second. So if I come to your video and I only watch 10 seconds of your video,
right,
they're only gonna give you 10 seconds of watch out. So if somebody come and watch another 30 seconds, they only gonna give you 40 seconds. Now that total up 40 seconds.
Right. Total watch hours. Yeah. I mean total. Yeah, for sure.
So they calculate every second millimeter to how somebody come and watch your channel.
Yeah.
So somebody can't take it and scroll it. You know how people used to back in the day, they used to try to take it and scroll it all the way to the end.
Oh yeah, for sure.
They know.
Yeah, you go through Google Desktop.
And
it give you 4 blocks. They gotta be checked out.
Yeah, for sure. It come
one of them right there. Say you need 4,000 watch hours, but it's equivalent to 270,000 views. Either or.
The whole thing about going about that and getting that and shit, you know what I'm saying, and getting on there and putting the content out there, you know what I'm saying, is what make motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying, want to get on there and
hey, and watch this.
Stay tuned in.
Yeah, but watch this. The payout, once you get it, the payout is peanuts.
Oh yeah.
You got to work harder.
I know.
Man, it ain't what you think until you get there.
Yeah. I already know. You know what I'm saying? Because like the shit is no different, you know what I'm saying, than really what digital radio is and shit. You know what I'm saying? So
it's got to the point. My life is consumed.
Making niggas mad in the city.
Yeah. Let's talk about it.
To get them peanuts.
But not really.
So do that even fucking make sense?
It's not.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Don't let them tell you.
They must not be peanuts. Then.
What do you mean? What do you mean by making people mad in the city? First of all, because I ain't said nothing no different than when Go Yayo did Spud Boom and he spit on Spud Boom and everybody still supported that. So what am I doing different than the rappers that's putting the guns in the videos that you done played on your thing and you supported? If they paid you money or not, what am I doing any different than what they done? How much more damage can I do that they done already done to Fort Worth, Texas? How much more damage could I do off of clickbait? Ain't nobody got killed over here, real.
You right. You said that shit.
Ain't nobody got shot.
You said that shit. You just telling them they full of shit.
And he just giving his opinion. Who say what he say is the truth? That's what people need to understand. What one man say is never the truth. You got the truth, you got his side, and you got somebody else's side.
Right.
So not one man's side is the truth, it's an opinion. And everybody is entitled to that opinion.
I'm gonna say this again. You asked the question, getting online, making people mad. Have I said anything to make anybody want to kill each other?
Niggas probably want to slap you.
Well, they can't. Well, watch this right here. This is one thing I learned. I learned this from dealing with Charleston White. This is the metaverse world. I ain't really never seen nobody.
This ain't the metaverse.
Yeah, well, we're in the metaverse world right now.
Sort of, kind of. I be in the metaverse for real. I got an Oculus headset for Father's Day.
I got one too.
Say.
We got to link up. I love it.
Bro, okay, we gonna talk about that. We ain't gonna turn this. We ain't gonna exclude him. You know what I'm saying? But we
I don't play video.
Bro, it ain't no video.
They don't know. This ain't no.
They don't know. Like this nigga said he had a club, and
you can have your own club.
All that shit that he did.
And Kanye West in there? Can I put Kanye in there?
Snoop Dogg in there.
Everybody.
Is Kanye West in there?
Yeah, probably so.
He probably on his way.
Let's play it.
He probably on his way.
It's not a play. It's a life.
You can play, but
it's a life, bro.
Yeah. Bro,
it's a light.
I'm finna start trying to learn how to build, man.
Man, my house is huge right now.
Oh, you built it or you bought your assets?
I'm building. Like I'm buying different stuff, and like I put my guardian. I don't play with no guardian,
Uh-huh.
so I walk around the whole house. Like you know how you set your guardian in the beginning.
Yeah.
When you stay, don't set your guardian. Go like this around, so it's real big. You can walk around.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I ain't tried that part, but yeah.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
And you don't need your controllers. You can turn it to his handheld.
See, now you got me sitting here.
I can show you how to do it.
Now you got me sitting here. You got me thinking. What have I said on social media that was so wrong? Hold on, let me finish.
Yeah, go ahead.
What have I said, Jonathan Stewart? What have I said on social media that was so wrong that'll make somebody want to physically put their hands on me? What have I said?
Have anybody ever got them approach you like that?
It ain't gonna turn out right.
Okay, so check it though. So check it now. Just from the shit that you said, and then like I say, we got each other phone numbers. We talking shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We could probably share a goddamn me hamburger helper meal. You know what I'm saying? I like you that much. You know what I'm saying? I split my cheeseburger helper with you.
Hey, well, I tell you what, but if you had kids by my baby mama, I'm only bringing one hamburger. I'm only coming to see my kids. I'm not feeding them other kids over there.
As soon as you leave, I'm chopping that whole in half, goddamn it. But nah, so check it. So you done jumped on there a whole lot of times. So let's go back. Let's run down Jonathan Stewart. When you was fucking with the nigga, y'all went out there to California and shit. Yeah. So when you jumped on that one right there, and you goddamn it, you was saying goddamn it, wasn't nobody else out the city, and then you was pinpointing, you know what I'm saying, the funk, you know what I'm saying. So even though we on the south side of Fort Worth, tons of motherfuckers from across Dallas Fort Worth come sit down in this motherfucker. Right. So look, but because I'm in Fort Worth, I do, you know what I'm saying, when you call out Fort Worth, it do scuff my boots a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So all the time when you say the scene is dead in Fort Worth and shit, what I do? I be like, man, hell no.
But I think he just lighting a fire into people. Sometimes
you can look at it like that.
Yeah, sometimes you need people like that, because if you don't got people like Jonathan in your city, then it don't make you work harder. I remember I was an artist first.
Yeah.
So you need people that tell you that you ain't got good.
You ain't doing shit.
Yeah, people that don't like you. That you need that club that don't want to let you perform. You need them open mics. You see what I'm saying? So now you got a person like him who been to a pinnacle.
What pinnacle he been to?
You know what I'm saying? He performed at a high level.
Well, I'm gonna put it to you.
Higher levels than most people. Let's say
you take my
higher level than most people.
Hold on.
Higher level than most pinnacles.
Sort of, kind of a little bit.
So what I'm saying is, now you have them telling you, yo, I don't see nobody gonna make it. I don't see nobody doing this. I don't see nobody doing that. Wouldn't you, as an artist, try to prove somebody wrong? Because I was always told, when Mama said you couldn't do it, you tried to show them you could. When Big Bro said you couldn't run as fast as him, you couldn't wait to show them that you could beat him in the race.
For sure.
What's the difference?
You tell me any artist in Fort Worth right now,
okay,
besides Kurt Franklin and Leon Bridges,
okay,
that has done what I have done with the history that I have made. You name one. Now go. Let's start on my resume. Let's don't look at what I don't. Hold on, no, I ain't
gonna. Go ahead, run your resume.
We ain't gonna talk about what I did from 2015. Let's go all the way back.
Go ahead.
Let's go back with Crush.
What is Crush?
They was signed with Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis.
Okay.
They was on the More Money soundtrack. They was overseen by Janet Jackson. One of them is a yellow.
You keep saying they like you was carrying the bags or something.
I was dancing. I danced for them.
Okay. So you was a part of the stage.
Dance.
Okay.
I was a professional dancer.
Like Jermaine Dupri was for
No, I was a professional dancer. No, like I could dance for Janet Jackson. Like I could dance for Bobby Brown.
Stage show.
A stage show. My first thing that I ever did.
How was you then?
Huh?
How was you then?
Man, I was.
And what year was this?
It was 93. I can't remember how old I was.
That's
I'm not gonna tell my age. That was 93.
That's when I graduated.
93.
Okay.
Now that was like 90.
Okay.
Drop on down. Boom. Crush Platinum.
Okay. And you was touring with them evidently.
Platinum. Yeah, they were signed with Jimmy Jam, Terry Lewis. They was with Sounds of Blackness, Low Key. Who else was on there?
You ever get to meet Janet Jackson?
No, I never met Janet. But
ain't
hold on. But
You ain't
she
shit.
did
then.
send word about me.
You ain't shit, then.
Hold on, let's go from there. Hold on. Now,
Yeah,
that's just Crush,
Okay.
a professional dancer. All right? Boom, Freak Nasty.
What was free nasty?
Put your hands up on my hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip.
Oh, okay. What you do for that?
Dance for Freak Nasty. Met him at midpoint. He started taking the nigga out doing shows with him. All right?
Okay.
You got me?
All right.
Boom. I'm going to just drop down to some of them. Boom. High Five. Wasn't in the original High Five.
No, you wouldn't.
I say that. Was in the new High Five.
Right. They didn't even name y'all.
It is documented on Unsung, and you Google it right now. It's there.
I know. Y'all
Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me finish. Boom.
Sure.
Crush. Freak Nasty. High Five. Boom. Ricky Bobby. I choreographed the Ricky Bobby. Rick just said it. The one that managed B-Hemp. He just put it out there in interviews.
I seen that. But
yeah, he was B-Hemp manager.
It's speculation on
he watch this. He was B-Hemp manager.
Now look, I was not there.
I was there.
You was there.
Pull up the video.
I know you was there. And I seen the video. I might have a video on here.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But you was in the video. But the thing that I did, and I'm not, I wasn't there. But I talked to you, and I had some more people that told me that say that they was there. And you know what I'm saying? That you was a fill-in for the video. And that you learned to dance a couple of days before.
No, they called me.
And you made it up.
Rick called me.
And you made it up.
Rick called me. Jay Smooth.
Breakfast Brothers.
B-Hemp. Rick, Breakfast Brothers. Yeah. My son's godfather. How I got the King of Diamonds.
Right. See,
that Pimp ex-manager.
I got the lineage going, Captain.
He say, Jay Smooth, B-Hemp got a dance, only got 1.5 moves. Can you come make this into a dance where everybody can do it?
You made this part up.
He did this right here, popped up on his toes and did that one time.
And you said do it again.
And I said I went into that. This is what I did. I went and I made this. How I did the choreography. If I'm gonna teach it, I gotta break it down. Do the Ricky Bobby stop. 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 After I tell you to do that 100 times, and I come back and say, do the Ricky Bobby stop. Pose for the frame. Pose for the frame. After I drill that in your head for 2 weeks straight of that right there, that's choreography. I choreographed the dance.
Come on, Lynn Ann.
I choreographed the dance that went all around the world called Do the Ricky Bobby. So I don't went from Crush, Freak Nasty, High Five, Ricky Bobby.
You sound like the Ricky Bobby is your proudest moment, though.
Hold on. You tell me anybody from Fort Worth that has had those moments that was big outside of Texas like that.
Other than Leon Bridges and who else you say?
Franklin.
Kurt Franklin.
Name them.
And Kelly Clarkson.
Name them. We talking about dancing, choreography, right? We talking about made up a dance. You tell me anybody right now from Fort Worth, anybody right now.
So you just going on the road, they were taking you to goddamn
Burger
King.
Name them. Now, name them.
I can't. I don't know, Kinfolk. I don't know. From 88 to goddamn.
Oh, Yayo.
I don't know, Yo-Yo. I don't know if Yayo.
Can you travel?
I don't know if
he ain't never performed in front of 60,000.
I don't know if he really got out of Texas that much.
He ain't never performed at a Coliseum.
I don't know that you did either.
Well, okay, that's cool too.
I mean, cause like I still gotta go, and I'm not doubting nothing. I just wasn't there, and I ain't did my homework. So you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna go look up Crush. You know what I'm saying? Go check that out and see what it is. And I believe because like this was Jonathan and I always been on. And like I said, when I used to watch him when he was over at the KOD or whatever, he was trying to put the stage shows together. I remember when he did his interview with P Skills and he was over here and shit, that nigga was goddamn me adamant about P Skills bringing up the fact that, you know what I'm saying, he used to, I don't know if you got a microphone stand in your trunk right now. See, so you know what I'm saying, this nigga used to drive
around with the microphone.
With the microphone, you know, at the drop of a dot. This nigga ready to goddamn me do the Michael Jackson and shit, you know, so ready to perform and shit. And when he came over here a year or two ago, and we was working on some music, and his whole big thing was to telling me was like, Rip, man, my stage show is what's gonna set me apart. You know what I'm saying? This is a different day and age. These motherfuckers, goddamn me, barely got stage presence let alone as a
Right.
stage show.
Right.
And I'm not saying that you shouldn't need that, but you know what I'm saying, this is a game that how it is, it ain't even required. That shit ain't even required for you to be a hot motherfucker no more.
Well, it's only required. It's not required unless you want to do shows at Be Live.
Mm.
It's not required if you want to do shows at Club X.
Right.
It's not required if you want to go to Jamie's Rhythm.
If
It's
you want
not
to stay
required.
in the city.
But if you see Moneybag Yo, he got dancers. He got pyro. You see Lotto on the wards, she got dancers. You see all that?
Got bands.
When they get to that next level,
Yeah, for sure.
they got to go find a Jonathan Stewart. You got to.
So that's what you ready to do? You ready to choreograph?
Man, I can do a halftime Super Bowl or opening ceremony for Winter Olympics right now. Give me 1,000 people, and I can tell them what to do. You do this, you do this, you do this, you do this. Hey, man, this is what I do. I'm Jonathan Stewart, the biggest mouth of the South.
Man, y'all know what it is, man. It's Tri-Coastal Radio. We number one for independent hip-hop from coast to coast. Me, I am the dean, the coach, and the professor sitting in the studio, you know what I'm saying, live right now. Capping ass
Captain
Keith.
Keith.
You know what I'm saying? Jonathan Stewart. We're going to get a whole lot of this shit in here. And still, you know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I hate that I'm going live on this motherfucker. I need my other shit so I can have my phone number on this motherfucker. Captain Keith is in the building. Captain Keith, why? What the fuck you be capping on, bro? Like, I'll be looking at your ass and I'm like saying, what is he doing? Man, you know what I'm saying? Like,
man, I do it all, man.
Show him that knife, man.
Oh.
Nah, okay, you gonna make me pull my guns out now.
Man,
yes.
you know, I keep this.
This nigga look like he
he
walked through the goddamn African Serengeti.
I mean, I keep this with me everywhere I go. I ain't gonna hurt you only if I want to.
So goddamn it, you a felon or something? You can't tell no. They let us talk pictures now.
I ain't no felon. I ain't never had a felon in my life.
Yeah, okay. Well,
hey, I'm smart about mine. Businessman and grinding.
Okay. So I'm gonna slit a nigga throat first.
I just know what to do.
Yeah.
You know, you can't. You don't leave shells with these.
Yeah, for sure. You can walk up on a nigga throat and slit it right
do
quick.
whatever I want to.
Yeah, slit it right
Take
quick.
His whole arm off.
So shit. Goddamn me. The cartoons y'all got going.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it.
What you gonna say?
100. Now, me and Captain Keith together, but I got to tell you, 100%. All the voices, all the creativity, all the videos, everything that has to do with the cartoons has nothing to do with me. He do all that.
Yeah. So you do all the voiceover work, Keith?
Do everything.
I
don't like to take credit for everything, but you know I do my thing.
Yeah. So you edit them hoes and all that type of shit.
Do everything.
Yeah, okay.
We come up with the characters and you take the characters and make them the cartoons.
I like once we blog about. That's why I said when creating this, I wanted to be the first person to not just blog. I wanted to bring blogging, then turn it into skits where it's funny, and then take that same skit and turn it into a cartoon. So I wanted to bring almost like a living color feel to it and bring Mad TV and combine it. See, a lot of people don't remember Mad TV. They just know Saturday Night Live. So I wanted to bring
the
Mad
white boy
TV.
with the freckles and shit.
Yeah. I wanted to bring Mad TV and then bring and Living Color, combined it, and that's Big Mouth Captain Keith. So now the kids can watch the cartoons, the adults can watch the vloggings and watch the skits, and then I can just put it to the point where we could just take it bigger than we never thought we could go before.
Right.
Oh, we can go online and make some people mad.
At any time.
I'm seeing shit. I'm sitting there looking at y'all live. Goddamn it, y'all got y'all live up too.
You know how we do.
So you can do this shit on your phone too?
Yeah.
What you got? What app you got on your phone?
StreamYard.
Okay. You can do this shit on the phone.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm so used to sitting behind this motherfucker.
We on Instagram Live right now, and we on YouTube Live.
That's what I need to add to my.
And we on Facebook. We on 3 different platforms: Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube right now. With Big Mouth and Captain Keith, you already know. Coastal Radio.
Let me ask you something.
You already know.
What is it? Why is it that people feel that you're not supposed to be able to say what you want to say
on your shit?
They don't like opinion.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. Can't fuck like because you can say a lot of shit to some motherfuckers, and because you know what I'm saying, it's your platform, it's your page, it's whatever. But you know what I'm saying, but it's their eyes. So I guess a motherfucker, we get offended when you watch the news and shit. When you watch the news and you hear about the motherfucker that goddamn me help the kids.
Hey man, let's talk about the elephant in the room.
What's that?
Tell me I want you to just tell me some of the things, some of the craziest, most ridiculous, disrespectful things you don't heard people say about Jonathan Stewart.
I ain't really heard a whole lot of stuff. People say a whole bunch of shit about you. You just you draw all this bullshit up yourself.
I heard a lot.
You
Rainwater said something yesterday.
You draw all this. See, I don't be paying attention to a lot of this shit.
Yeah, man, you trying to get it.
They got me started. Kevin Keith about to get started.
I don't be paying attention to a whole bunch of this shit because all that shit, like I understand the game y'all be playing, like y'all get on there, you know what I'm saying? Like say y'all got time to play, you know what I'm saying? And goddamn me and say this and let motherfucker do it. I ain't got time, Ken.
See, I don't be playing all the time though. Sometimes I give you some real and some I play sometimes. You just gotta be able to differentiate between the two.
But you know what, real? I remember when they wasn't saying my name. That's when you worried. When they not saying your name, when your name ain't getting mentioned, or you ain't at, or you get up there, and you get up the next morning, you got 2 notifications. It's a bad feeling. You know you gotta get your ass to work. I don't wake up like that no more.
So you wake up to what?
I mean, notifications be crazy. Inbox be full. DMs. Yep. I still have artists right now.
Is that translating into money?
Yeah. There's some things I'm not even trying to work with nobody no more. I'm not trying to get nobody no advice. I'm not trying to work with nobody. I'm not trying to help nobody do nothing. But who got radio commercials coming, Keith?
We do.
Who got TV commercials coming, Keith?
When the commercials dropping?
Who got billboard commercials coming, Keith?
When they coming? Y'all keep telling us they coming.
Yeah, hey, just listen, they coming.
I don't really want to hear none of this till they drop. You know what I'm saying? Because we can say
they dropping.
When they drop, you know, so that's all I want to see is when
radio
they drop.
Commercial drop next week. That's what dropping first. The billboard. The billboard.
Who recorded the commercial for you?
We did.
Y'all did?
No, we.
What studio? Where y'all?
Kobe did the challenge.
Gator Gang, Kobe, and Gator Gang, True Wayne.
Shout out True Wayne, man. Shout out
True Wayne blessed us with the studio.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He took care of us with the studio. And Gator Gang Kobe, man, he did his thing on that song. I've been getting hit up by mad people just about to just try.
So y'all got a theme song and shit.
Yeah, theme song.
Yeah.
We're gonna shoot a video to it.
See, you feel good when you got your own theme music now. Y'all heard the shit when we started.
Feel good.
Hey,
you know
watching the video drop with Cap and Gangster.
Yeah, I'm finna go to I've got a new alias I'm playing called Garden Gore Trail. You remember on the Cosby Show when they made the shirt?
Yeah, for
Garden
sure.
Gore Trail.
For sure.
I'm signing an artist by the name of
Cap and Gangster. Captain Gangster gonna be
up on the Garden Go Trail.
Finna be the biggest artist in Fort Worth.
Captain Gangster will be the livest artist to come out of Fort Worth.
They're gonna be booking Captain Gangster at the clubs right here. Guaranteed.
Y'all remember when goddamn me
CB4?
No, not CB4. Puff Daddy with Angelette what was the name? The Mad Rapper.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it's almost gonna be like. It's almost gonna be like on some CB4 shit, but it's gonna be real.
Yeah.
Real video.
See, that's what I'm saying. People don't know how to open their mind.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't understand that that's what people like. That's where the money is. People want to see stuff like that. People want to see comedy. People want to see creativity. They want to see you expand yourself. So what we doing is expanding ourselves. Like right now, they see the skits we doing and we live on Instagram, or we might take it to YouTube. But we're about to take it to the street, and you're gonna see the skit on Rosedale. You're gonna see Captain Gangster walking down Rosedale.
Why y'all be wearing out? Why you be wearing out Rosedale, man? You try to wear.
That's Captain Gangster Hood. That's Captain Gangster Hood.
Oh, that's his hood.
He stopped 6 Captain Gangster.
That's the classy lady.
See what people think that we trying to put Fort Worth down, but we about to bring Fort Worth up. Yeah. You remember King of the Hill?
Yes, sir.
Okay, well, we about to be the new King of the Hill. Stop 6 Captain Gangster. We about to bring Fort Worth back.
With a cartoon.
With a cartoon and a vlog.
Shark Coast Radio, man. We number one finna hip hop from coast to coast, man. Captain Gangster in the building, you know what I'm saying? Big Mouth, Jonathan Stewart is in here, man. Goddamn me. I want to goddamn me. So, like, goddamn, what's some of the shit that Captain Gangster do on a regular day? You know what I'm saying?
Man,
like,
Captain Gangster go around looking for people that snitching on him.
Man, I wish we had Captain Gangster here, man.
Like, he go around looking for people that snitching on him because he don't like Captain Keith. Captain Keith be talking to Officer Bob all the time. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you met Kimmy. She outside with your wife. You know what I'm saying? And Captain Keith just be talking too much.
You got Dope Fred.
Talking too much. And then you got Dope Fred who be messing with Pimpy.
Who on Rosedale?
Who always on Rosedale, sitting outside the classy lady. Yeah. And Pimpy, you know what I mean? Pimpy he do what he want. He run all the little females. So we got a little thing going, and as we got Supreme coming to the next episode.
You got Yellow Bees, you got Go Yayo, got a lot of characters. We got a lot of characters.
Yeah.
Into the cartoon.
Yeah. Is that man?
And I'm going to keep it healthy because I want the kids to be able to watch it. Like I said, I want the kids to be able to watch it and identify what Fort Worth. And be like, oh, I know who Supreme is. Oh, I know who Go Yayo is. So I don't want to be, you know what I'm saying? You're not going to hear cursors. I want to keep it for the kids. And then when adults go to the blog, we watch the real skit. That'll be for us.
So man, with this with building all this up that y'all got going, you know what I'm saying, building your page up, you know what I'm saying, trying to continue to put the content out, finding different ways to put the content out there, you know what I'm saying. What is the end? What y'all want to see out of the Big Mouth Cap and Keith, you know what I'm saying, show in the next 2 years? I'm gonna go short term because y'all niggas got a whole lot of shit on your plate right now.
Wait, hold on. You gotta talk about his son football career too.
What you got? Where your son playing football?
That's 2 years away.
You missing that?
Well, my son, he the number one outside linebacker in the country.
From what school he go to?
North Crowley.
Okay.
He outside linebacker, 6'2".
I'm saying my youngest son probably know him. He playing college football right now. You know, he up on all this shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Definitely. My son known by everybody. They call him the problem. He's 6'2", 199 pounds.
He a senior?
Yeah, junior. Going into a junior.
Okay.
Just turned 16.
So y'all already taking college visits and shit then.
Oh yeah,
I just did all this shit with my son last 2 years for sure.
Man, we looking on a big NIL deal. I'm working on a big NIL deal. I'm trying to make sure he stay home, local, TCU or something, so I could get all the local sponsorships and we can do big things. He could come sit up here. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to take it bigger. Like I told people, I want to build my platform. So no matter how big we get, whatever we do, radio commercials, everybody benefit off each other. One thing I learned about this game, because I sit up and I study and I watch books and I listen to Napoleon Hill. And one thing I learned about the study that I do, the only way to build and get rich is to build a pyramid. You have to build a pyramid with life, your foundation, your network, and keep building with each other. So we gonna build together. We build the next platform, build with us. Everybody could continue. It's all love. That's why I tell people on my YouTube page, we don't time people out. We don't block nobody. It is okay for people to have a voice. And just because I don't agree with you, don't mean I have to not like you.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And that don't mean I can't help you. So if I got a channel and I got 80,000 views, consider yourself having 80,000 views. Because I'm telling all my 80,000 views to come to your channel. You're gonna be up on my channel. I'm pushing people because that's how I think building is made.
Yeah, y'all go there right now. You know what I'm saying? The Ryan Tri-Coastal right now. We live right now.
Y'all go to spit it out right now. Tri-Coastal what?
It's on the wall. Tri-Coastal Radio.
Tri-Coastal
The Rhyme.
Where at? Where
for sure. I tagged y'all in it. I'm up on their page, you know what I'm saying? For sure.
Tag it up on my page.
Man, but where do I see all this going?
Yes, sir.
I don't know. Because I got so much in here, I finally got somebody that wants the same thing I want. It's hard to find somebody that wants something outside of social media. It's hard, man. Most people don't know what to do outside of social media. Most people don't know that the music is really a business and it's beyond the entertainment.
So, you know what I'm saying? You said with this, if you can find you some artists or whatever who need it.
No, I ain't looking for no artists.
I mean, you just said you want to be a choreographer.
Yeah, I said that's what I done.
Yeah.
No, I'm not looking.
You ain't doing none of that no more.
Man, why?
You just want to bring up your old credentials.
I got Captain Gangster. I
That's
got the biggest rapper.
He don't speak for me. Now he speak for him.
I don't want to deal with no artist.
That's your manager. Let's go ahead and
He don't speak for me though.
Let's go ahead and betrayal, nigga. That's your manager, nigga.
Because there's so many layers with this TV and having your own channel and having your own network like Oprah and then having your own Roku channel. It's so many layers, but you can syndicate this to different places with McDonald's and get sponsorship. We shouldn't have to go to Atlanta to watch a Boosie movie. We should be doing those movies right here.
Right. Correct. So shit, y'all ready to shoot movies and shit too?
Man,
I just said this the other day, man. Y'all remember why the fuck y'all remember when artists, and this is another thing, like artists could do a whole lot more. I say this about Fort Worth. Like you said, a lot of motherfuckers in Fort Worth have not, you know what I'm saying, did this and that and the third. It's one thing I'm saying. We can talk about this. We have talent. The artists who
A lot of talent.
are rappers, these niggas got some go.
you have a lot of artists that rap with no talent.
Huh?
No. They have talent. It's a lot of talent.
What
There's
talent?
a lot of
That's a lot
talent.
of talent. You want to know what the problem is?
What's
they
that?
They don't have the knowledge. It's
Me and this nigga here.
It's the knowledge.
Me and this nigga ain't capping, but me and this nigga here.
Yeah,
Cause Jonathan, that's what it is, bro. Like say, had Twisted Black not went to jail, had you had a couple of more motherfuckers who are a little bit more street oriented, like instead of Leon Bridges, who can show a motherfucker, like, you know what I'm saying, hey, I'm getting this money. That's why Atlanta like it is. Niggas from every side of Atlanta, every nook and cranny of Atlanta can
Niggas don't know, and they don't want to admit they don't know. And then when you try to help them, you wind up getting caught up in some bullshit.
Because Jonathan, like I say, as much as you say, like, I mean, you got to have a motherfucker who got some track record and showing that, hey, I done
know
did
who
this.
to help and who not to help. You have to be picky with the people you put in your
I'm helping Big Mouth.
You see what I'm saying? And I respect that. But
I respect
you
that.
also,
because
when you're
nigga,
dealing with people, you got to know who to deal with.
Because you can spread your love too thin. I done did that in the past. I done helped motherfuckers to the end. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I'm saying, just doing it out.
I'm burnt out.
See, because he's used to helping people that he ain't supposed to help. See, when you know thyself and you know who the people you supposed to surround yourself with, then you don't have these problems. You see what I'm saying? Because I don't deal with anybody that don't have the same like-minded as me. You don't got a wife or family, you can't be in my ozone layer because I got a wife, I got kids. You don't have morals or things that you stand on, then I can't fuck with you because I stand on morals and standards. You don't got a job, you don't make money every day, and you hustle, I don't even deal with you because I don't hustle. You see what I'm saying? I don't put myself in predicaments, and I don't ask for blessings when I'm not blessed.
You know what I like about Keith? Man, it feels good to know that both of us can carry a firearm and not have to worry about nothing.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna keep mine.
Everybody ain't no convicted felons.
And I respected your house not to bring it in.
Me too. I left it in the car.
Yeah.
No, my wife keep it on her, but I'm not gonna carry it.
Everybody in here got one.
You see what I'm saying? But I don't. But I keep my name. But baby, you keep it. You see what I'm saying? But you should. But that's the things I taught myself. And that's the things. My son's 16, going on 17, and I teach him that he's an AB student. Yeah. I teach him if you put yourself in a position to where you respect authority, you don't have to worry about authority. Mm-hmm. Authority don't bother you when you handle yourself accordingly. That means when if a person like yourself come up to my son and he might misunderstand what he's doing, but you check him, he still have enough respect for you not to get out of character.
Trayvon Moore.
You see what I'm saying? Even if you're wrong about the situation, he's still going to have enough respect for you by the way I teach him at home and be like, okay, sir, I'm sorry. Take that L. And then come home and be like, yo, Pops, you know, you won't believe what happened, but this guy was wrong, but yeah, I respected him. My son going to feel more pride in knowing that he respected you because you are an elder. You are somebody older than him. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
We're not teaching our kids that. And that's why I say we lack knowledge. Anytime you can take build a company and you are an artist and you have skill and talent, but you don't know that you could go get a DBA and create your own company and create equity in your own bank and create a business equity and credit so you could create your own revenue.
Boy, you hear this? You see why I say I love being in this situation? Oh, man.
Do you know how many artists in Fort Worth would be able to create their own business if they did it? But what they do, they go get under YouTube channels with everybody else and allow somebody else to take their revenue.
No, they run down to Sauce Walker, and he can't do nothing for him.
All these people, it's almost like a pimp and hoe relationship.
Sauce Walker pimping them.
I'll give you $10,000 cash right now to sign this contract. I'll put a life insurance policy on you. I'm going to file taxes on you because when you file a contract with somebody, you become my dependent. Mm-hmm. So when every time I file, it's just like a child. I'm gonna get an income tax on you.
It's just like they married.
And what people also don't understand, one thing about this game, it's the biggest tax write-off in the world because everything you do is entertainment expenses. If you got a business account, you could take a plane as an entertainment expense. I could go have dinner with my wife right now at a restaurant and use my credit card on my business and I'll get all that money back as an entertainment expense. I could go buy a car and use my business account to go buy the car and get 75% of that money back on my taxes as an entertainment expense.
Vince McMahon thought he can do that.
They all been doing that. I don't know what he did, but they all did.
He stepped over.
He stepped over the Trevor line, whatever he did, but that's part of the business.
Yeah.
That's why everybody get into the entertainment business. That's why all the white people are in the entertainment business. All the Jews are in the entertainment business because every time you swipe that business card for entertainment, when me and you sat down to lunch today, it was over business about this record label. That was the meeting. Everything is, they getting all that back. When they buy the artist that jewelry, they put it in the company name, they get that back. Why do you think Tupac died with no money? And everything was in Death Row name. Because all that money is a tax write-off. And as long as it's in the company name, it belongs to them. My son got a phone in my company name. My light bill is in my company name. If I call you right now on my phone, it's gonna say Sincere One Star Production. I say that when I call you.
Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Big Man for Captain King, 7 p.m. every day. Dame la ciencia.
Captain Keith, Big Mouth, we're in the building. You know what I'm saying? Charcosta Radio, man. You number one independent hip hop from coast to coast, man.
That's how you gotta do it. You just gotta set yourself up like a business.
We off here. So who, Jonathan, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of motherfucking rappers in the city. You know what I'm saying? Who just need to quit? You know what I'm saying? To find them a motherfucking day job or open them up a goddamn a wing stop or something. Goddamn.
Say like all the youngsters need to stop because all the young rappers, that's what they say.
Do they got enough money to open a wing stop?
Man, all the young rappers dying, going to jail. It seems like being a rapper young is terrible now.
Period, across the country. That ain't just here in Fort Worth though. Every time I get in the car and I hear some motherfuckers goddamn me talking about some it's a new rapper that I didn't even know nothing about this day.
Mm-hmm. That's because life insurance policies went up. That's what people don't understand. It's easy to that's what people don't understand. Anytime if you work for me right now and I have a company, Sincere One Star Production, and you work for me and you make me a certain amount of money. And I can prove you make my company a certain amount of money in equity. I can file a life insurance policy on you without your signature.
That's what they say guys out there be doing with the motherfuckers out there Empire and shit.
It's called a KP insurance. And what people don't understand, a KP insurance is if you are a company and you are an asset to my company and you work for me, I can put insurance in your name. That means if you go work for Amazon, and you might not have a life insurance policy with Amazon, but Amazon got one on you because you make money for Amazon.
Driving that truck.
Exactly.
Pays out. If I have a wreck in their truck on 35,
they're gonna get paid.
They gotta cover that.
And they're gonna get paid. And that's what people don't understand. So these record labels, they don't even have to tell the artists that they have a life insurance policy. Sometimes they mama don't know, but they getting paid because this artist makes this company $1 million, $500,000 a year. If something happened to this artist, that company loses money.
So what I'm saying, but like, why is they dying though? You know, so these motherfuckers out here living their life reckless and shit.
All rappers ain't dying.
The ones that's getting signed that's in the hood that's reckless is dying. That's what I'm saying. It's better now for a record label to go buy a high risk artist. Like I'm a local
and bet on them dying.
Yeah. Do you know you could go get a life insurance policy for $250,000 for $19.99 a month?
Don't you know?
No, hold up. I can go out right now. Sincere One Star Production, sign me 3 artists and sign them to a bullshit contract where they get free studio time at my studio, and I do 3 albums for a year. Distribute them to iTunes, on TuneCore, and on DistroKid for $29.99.
Yeah, for sure.
And let them go play the streets and stop 6 and do all the little gangster shit they do, and put a life insurance policy on them without them knowing for $19.99. Just keep that $19.99 going. And when they die doing the little thug shit they doing, me and my family gonna come $250,000.
Ching, ching, ching.
That's the game. These young kids don't know that.
I hope labels ain't doing that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, not only is the labels up top doing it, they done taught the independent labels how to do it now.
Rainwater
Listen,
got
listen what I'm
insurance on
telling you.
his
Why
horse.
you think these
Do
independent
Rainwater
labels?
got orders right now?
He signed two artists to Rainwater Entertainment. That was Don in number 7.
I thought number 7 wasn't fucking. I don't keep
Yeah,
up
still
with
got him on
He's
paperwork.
trying to get out that paperwork. But,
Can't get out that
but
contract.
if he hire a new management,
What
he's
y'all
gonna-
think
he's
about
gonna be
number
paying
7
double.
music and Dun music?
I
What
think
you
number
say?
7 working for the police right now.
What y'all think of their music?
I think he working for the police
I
right
don't
now.
think
He
nothing
ain't
about.
making no music.
I don't think nothing about their music.
He with the police.
It don't.
He in high.
You ain't got it in your playlist?
It don't have no feel to it.
You ain't got it in your. I ain't got it. I ain't got none on here either. No shade to him. I just ain't up on that shit.
Number 2 came home. You're not gonna see number 7 for a while. Number 2 home.
Who you talking about, Gunner?
Number 2 home from Stretch Game.
Mm.
Number 2 home. You see what I'm saying? Number 7 was only out because he was a snitch. He told on the whole Stretch Game, man. He was one of the key witnesses. Number 2 home now.
See, I don't know none of them motherfuckers,
You don't know
bro.
Stretch Game?
I
See,
don't
number
know.
7 was a bigger artist before he got with HSN.
Uh-huh.
He had millions of views with Stretch Game.
Yeah, him and Nana.
Nah, Nizzle. They all went down on Fed charges. But number 7 happened to be the only one that never went to jail. Out of all the numbers, number 1 went to jail, number 0 went to jail, number 2 went to jail, number 3 went to jail, all the way up to number 34. Number 7, still home.
So it sound like you said number 7, goddamn
Hey,
me.
number 7, a lucky number.
It is a lucky
Lucky
number.
number.
They ain't get a nigga no goddamn me, no Long John Silver's in a coat while he was in the goddamn interrogation room.
I don't know. I need to go dig that paperwork up. That might be where
He
I
ain't,
look up
he
next.
ain't do that shit Cornelius Beast did to my
Oh,
nigga.
man, I
goddamn.
didn't want to say it, but I was just finna. I was thinking that to myself.
They gave him a rye sandwich, a rye bologna sandwich, and a Sprite and a Dr. Pepper,
And
I
he
couldn't
told
believe that when I seen that, man.
and told everything he knew on O'Shea. But you want to know something? He was working with the police the whole time.
who was?
Cornelius.
Oh yeah, it looked
Listen,
like
they
sound like
they said that he didn't come back for 3 months.
Captain Keith.
They said it took 3 months. They never seen. O'Shea said we didn't know where he was for 3 months. Never talked to him.
right.
All of a sudden he pop out of nowhere 3 months later talking about let me give you a ride. Yeah, I bet you do wouldn't give me a ride right to the police station. Wake up, man. Like I told these niggas, he was working with the cops that whole time. And he ain't the type of person that's gonna hold water by anything. He telling everything. And he in the investigating room talking about something. Well, if I tell you about this, what you gonna tell me?
What can you do for
What you
me?
can do for me? And then I asked him, I asked him on scope. I said, yo, homie, so you telling me you had nothing to do with this case, but it took you 2 hours to figure out you ain't had nothing to do with this case? First of all, the average person don't even want to talk to police. So I ain't about to talk to you for 2 hours. You understand what I'm saying?
That's he was waiting on that motherfucker. He was hungry. He waiting on them to bring that food.
He talking about I was trying to figure out what they knew. Why you worried about what they knew if you ain't had nothing to do with their case? If you ain't had nothing to do with their case and you were just dropping them off that day, why you worried about what they knew? No, you knew what they knew. You was gonna give them more information on what you knew.
Keep saying boys working.
All of them snitches, man. He a snitch. Gunnameezy a snitch. All these dudes are snitches, man. This is my dude. 48 Hours did not come to Dallas for nothing. When they pick these cities, they pick them on probability of snitches. The statistics. Everything is based off of analytics. Where they snitch the most at? Dallas, Texas.
Yep.
Hell no.
Oh,
Shit,
you
that's first 48?
wait. So you think shows are not picked off of analytics?
What you talking about? You talking about like the first 48
Yes,
shit?
all these shows.
I mean, we went by ourselves though. Memphis
No.
Memphis
They
State
started where? Dallas. The first show they started in Dallas. Why? Because they pick the analytics. They look at where the most probable causes, where people snitch at the highest.
They was in
look
Dallas
at
a
all
lot.
that. They was in Dallas before
Yeah.
everything started. They went from Dallas to Memphis, from Memphis to Louisiana, New Orleans. They started in Dallas, man.
They was in Dallas a lot.
But they not gonna put a show somewhere where they don't snitch.
Yeah.
They based off of snitching.
Yeah,
So they
right.
look at paperwork. Where they snitching a lot of?
I told you,
they snitching. in
I
Dallas.
like Keith. Keith he be saying some shit.
See, we start talking about the music business,
We
and when
can
I
go
get
anywhere.
you start talking about their conspiracy theories.
I'm gonna tell you the truth.
But they both intertwined though, cause you're saying the motherfucker like the
Just
rappers.
like on my show, guess what they found out last night? I'm breaking it on your show tonight. This is the second place I'm gonna break it. Guess what they found out last night on my show?
What was that?
That Sean G was in the car with Mo 3 in the car waiting on Mo 3 that night while he was in Jossie's house. Remember they kept saying who took the gun out that car that night?
Who was Sean G? Is that the nigga that
Supposed to be his bodyguard?
The boogeyman.
Who out on a PR bond right now? He was in that car that night. He was playing bodyguard. The reason Kevon and Devin didn't go in that house and shoot him up in the house was because Sean G was in the car playing bodyguard with the chopper. But when the sun came up, he left Mo 3 dry and took the chopper. So when he got on the highway, and when you see him walk out the car, did the little thing because you had to put it in park. You had to beat the horn. Then you had, once you put it in park, beat the horn, hit the gas, walk over to the passenger side, and the special department opened. The gun wasn't there. The only person that could have took it was Sean G. He was playing lookout.
But who picked Sean G up?
Sean G got picked up by his girl that morning. Daylight. He hit Mo 3 and said, yo, I'm out. You good. Mo 3 left out the crib 2 hours later, not knowing that he took the gun. And I dropped that on my station last night, and I'm dropping it on yours today. So everybody keeps saying who could have took the gun. There was no forced entry. Why the gun was gone? What happened? We know he walked around that car like he had a gun. He did have a gun. Sean G took that gun. That's why he working with the police now. That's why he out on a PR bond. Let me ask you a question. How many people you ever known to go to the feds and get out on a PR bond? Not pay to get out of jail. Especially not pay to get out the feds.
That's beyond my knowledge, bro.
Exactly. The reason he not paying, the reason he out of jail right now, and he working with the feds because the feds know that he was in that car that night.
Nigga don't tell.
He is telling. He gonna tell everything.
I remember my papa, and they were some real motherfuckers in East Texas. You know what I'm saying? My papa and my dad and a bunch of my mama brothers, all my uncles and shit. You know what I'm saying? Them motherfuckers goddamn me let me know when the shit hit the fan and niggas goddamn me be worried.
They gonna tell every time.
Yeah, they gonna tell.
You don't mean shit. You know what I'm saying? Gang go out the window.
Listen, 9 out if 10 people get caught.
Maximino, what's up with the blood? Go. You said what? I was speaking to somebody.
If 9 out of 10 people get caught, 9 people gonna tell, and you the only worst person that ain't gonna tell.
Man, you don't think Young Thug finna start talking? I give him 6 months. He gonna start talking.
Ain't they already goddamn me talking about him?
He ain't gonna be able to do all that
They
time.
been talking.
How much time they already talking about that? He ain't with shit.
First of all, he making the dumbest mistake he making right now is not talking. Right now, he should have been already started talking.
Well, he the top dog. You know what I'm saying? Who else is it to tell on? You can't tell up if you're the top.
You tell on everybody. First of all, every top dog told on their lieutenants. They all do that. That's the thing.
Oh yeah, I'm saying that, but he the top dog though.
He supposed to tell on everybody.
They got how many people did they arrest?
26.
Yeah.
He supposed to tell on everybody, and this is why he making a mistake.
6'9", huh?
He supposed to 6'9", yeah, and come home in the year.
What's up, Big C?
He supposed to be telling on everybody right now because he got too much money. He could build another YSL. He's a dummy. He trying to be loyal to something that they can't be loyal to him. Then you going to jail.
Mm-hmm.
You supposed to be trying to get rid of everybody because your life is done now. You done. You done. And unless you want to figure out how, you can go spend the rest of your money in high. You go to Dominican Republic somewhere.
Man, how come we can't get the money, you know what I'm saying? Like motherfuckers getting bread, like, you know what I'm saying, Young Thug, them, you know what I'm saying? Why we got to keep it so motherfucking street? Why we can't just do what the white folks do, you know what I'm saying? Enjoy that tax bracket, you know what I'm saying? Why we got to goddamn me keep it hood? Why we got to stay goddamn me put it up on Rosedale, goddamn me? Why we got to stay goddamn me on Bonneville?
You want to know why? You really want to know the answer to that?
Yeah, I do.
Because when people get to a certain level of success, they have too many people around them that try to take from them than they do that want to build with them. And what I mean is people have to understand when you get to a level of success, you have to get certain people from around you and put people around you that want to be in certain positions. So that means if you was getting to a certain level and you was smoking with dudes, you don't want to get to that level and still be smoking. Now you want to quit smoking and you want to start generating yourself around people that want to buy, build, connect. You know what I'm saying? Generate. Then you grow. You have to understand that when you climb that tree, you could take that branch, but it's plenty other branches to take. So now you got to deal with like-minded people. And certain people never get to the top where they should go, because when they get money, they still around the same level of people. I was always taught that when you get to certain positions in life, the level of people you hang around should change. Every level you be on is not going to be the same level of people you're going to be around.
Right.
When you leave the bottom don't know how to come to this level and be around money because they don't got money.
Sound like Fort Worth, don't it?
You see what I'm saying?
It sounds like a bunch of cities like
It's
that.
in every city. It's not just Fort
it's
Worth.
not just Fort Worth.
Yeah, I'm talking about Fort Worth though.
I'm speaking for every city.
It's
But
like
what I'm saying
it's
is,
like that in St. Louis, like that in Cleveland.
It's not just the people's fault, because I'm pretty sure it's people that try to get into some of these people's head that got that money are going to the next level and they don't want to listen. And they be like, yo, don't do this, but invest your money into property. Don't do this. Go buy that. It's a house over there that's going foreclosure right now. Bro, you know what I mean? People got money in this city that be on videos showing 30,000, but don't own no property.
Don't even have a bank account.
Don't own no property. And you could go down to Tarrant County Courthouse every month, at the end of the month, on the 26th every month, and get the list of foreclosed properties. And do you know, because we live in Tarrant County, Fort Worth, some of the lowest properties that be going up for foreclosure before as low as $3,000, $4,000. You could buy a house for $4,000. Because if somebody don't pay their taxes, that house go up for foreclosure. But so you swinging money, but don't got no property. Do you know you can buy property for the price that you pay a cell phone bill?
I know that. And a lot of other people
understand too. You can buy 1 acre for as low as $900. 2 acres for as low as $2,000. Divide that by 10%, you're paying $150 down payment. What's your payment monthly? No, $40, $60 a month on $2,000. And now you own land. And you can put that in your kid's name. You bought it for $2,000, hold on to it for $5. Now it's worth $15.
So it sounds like you ready for the Captain Keith's real estate school.
Hey, I teach everything, but that's what we do from 7 to 9. That's what I'm saying. Outside of the skits and outside of the cartoons,
now this
from
what I'm
7
gonna
to 9,
I'm gonna get
this
up.
is what you get.
I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna ask her to come sit down because they have a show they host on there.
Okay.
Yeah, come on,
Jimmy.
Kimmy in the building. Tri-Coastal Radio, man. We're number one for independent hip hop from coast to coast, man. I got my peoples in the building. You know what I'm saying?
I believe everybody can they do diligence.
Kimmy, how you doing, sweetheart?
Hi, how are you?
You know what I'm saying? Married. I'm married. How long y'all been married?
Been married, what, 7 years? Together for over 20.
Over 20? Okay, for sure. Me and my wife, she done dealt with me for 25.
So 1999. I met her in 9th grade.
Yeah, for sure. Y'all, so y'all from high school, yeah. Mm-hmm. I met her in 97, you know, so we got married in 97, I guess about 96 or whatever. I always tell them this, Keith, you know what I'm saying? I ain't been shot, stabbed, or she ain't called the police on me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now,
you're doing good.
Well, I
ain't saying she ain't not. You have not.
I ain't saying she ain't wanted to.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I just said shot and the police been going.
But you still sitting there, so shit.
Right, he ain't go nowhere.
You still doing it good. And she said like she wants y'all. So tell me a little bit about y'all podcast, what y'all be talking about, what game y'all be dropping.
Really what we do when we sit, I co-host with him and with Captain Keith, and I get to pretty much bring a different level to the show. I pretty much have an opportunity to talk about a little bit of spirituality, women empowerment, different social topics. We'll throw something on the table and then, get a lot of people's feedbacks, pretty much stuff that we're dealing with day to day. That's main topics out there in the world. So we just try to address it, from a funny perspective and also, an empowerment perspective so that, people can grasp a little bit of the knowledge and incorporate it in their life as well. I
liked it. I had a podcast over here with my first lady that was over here, Auntie Kitty, and 4-5, two of my personalities as I've been over here. It was called the Change On Oil Hour. It's called War of the Roses, and they got into a whole. Now they weren't a couple; they more like brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? They got into a whole lot of that. With that, I'm gonna jump into that mode. What did y'all think about? You know what I'm saying? They giving R. Kelly 30 years the other day for all that he did. You know what I'm saying? Can we talk about? I want to get y'all perspective. You ain't like that?
Nah, man, them bitches is over 18.
They was over 18.
Yeah.
Did he take it? Did he take it in the ass? Or did they? I don't think he forcefully took no ass.
But they didn't even charge him for rape.
Exactly.
They charging him for trafficking, manipulate. Man, they just
cross the state lines.
Man, that don't even make no sense, man. Man.
So you got all the others that they got out there that some did that. What's
he getting a spank.
Harvey Weinstein?
Yeah, he getting a spank.
Epstein. You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker.
And they all should have been in jail.
Whoa, them motherfuckers should have been up under.
No, they get put in positions to pay it off.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Money talks.
He
could
pay. They would allow him to pay it off, but they not doing that. When they do things like this to you, they're sending a message to you. They spank you. You see what I'm saying?
You cannot. It go back to Jonathan. It go back to that goddamn me to your music masters. You cannot own your shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody. Somebody put a post up yesterday that you know what I'm saying. Everybody that went out, you know what I'm saying, tried to, you know what I'm saying, recruit their masters. You know what I'm saying, from all this shit. They all dead.
It's deeper than that. They puppets. You move the way I tell you to move. If I say go sing, you better go sing.
Right.
If I say go on tour, you better go tour. You're not allowed to get no manhood. And one thing about an artist, they do what every child do. They feel like they get a little grown, they get a little bigger,
they flap their
and they start pumping their chest. You gonna tell me what to do? I'm R. Kelly. And guess what they do?
Sit your ass down.
Spank
Yeah, you spot you. Yeah, for sure.
Just like, for instance, I dropped this on my show earlier on Big Mouth Captain Keith. Guess who's being spanked right now?
Who's that?
Jay-Z and Beyonce.
What they being spanked for? She just dropped a new picture today from her album.
They put her back to work.
Oh.
They put her back
to work.
work.
A new album came out too.
No, they put her back to work.
Yeah,
she being spanked. You don't know what's going on with her? Because it's sealed documents, and I got the documents. She's being sued. No, she's not being she's not being sued. She's being a breach of contract in federal court, Michigan federal court, with the Blue Ivy's real mother.
Huh?
Blue Ivy's real mother.
Real mother.
Real mother.
Beyonce the real mother.
No, Beyonce's not the real mother. The real mother.
Talk your shit.
The real mother name is Jennifer Ruud. Jennifer Ruud. R-U-D.
Blue Ivy's real mother.
Yes, and you can look at the documents. You can look it up on Google.
Now, the Beehive gonna have something to say about it. So
no. The Beehive paid to have it concealed in federal court. The woman, not only, she don't want. See, what happened was they were in breach of contract. You know how in a car you're supposed to pay for your car, and if you don't pay your car, they repossess it. Well, Jennifer Ruud said, "You owe me $10 million. I'm repossessing my daughter." So she filed to repossess Blue Ivy, and she want $10 million in distress and anguish and emotional stress for the past 10 years that she hasn't been paid, but her daughter was in somebody else's custody.
So when Beyonce was pregnant, 7 years,
she wasn't really pregnant.
Right. Allegedly, she had a surrogate.
Wasn't really, and I seen the pictures. Listen, I seen the pictures of Beyonce in the hospital with Jay-Z and Jennifer Ruud together. I seen the pictures of them in the hospital bed watching her give birth. All this is documented. And she's about to lose custody of Blue Ivy.
I ain't heard an inkling of that, but I ain't been looking for it either.
Yeah,
so
she's about to lose custody.
I ain't gonna contest what you say
because
I just
look
for it.
Yeah, look it up. Jennifer Ruud. You guys should check. Some of you do their research. Jennifer Ruud. And she filed the case in October of this year. They didn't go to court yet. And the thing about it is, she's trying to get Jennifer Ruud to settle out. I'll give you the 10. I'll give you the 15. Jennifer Ruud don't want that. She wants to repossess Blue Ivy.
She want a baby.
She just wants the baby back. I think she feel bad after what she did. And I think because you didn't pay her, now she want her baby back.
You can't do that though, Jennifer. You know what I'm saying? Them motherfuckers.
You can. It's just like a vehicle.
So look, I was watching Chicago Med or something like that, and it was the same shit. No, that wasn't it. No, I was watching All American on Netflix. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It used to come on the CW. So I'm binge watching that and shit. And like the little girl, she had a baby. She gave it up for adoption, but she signed the NDA. But like in during that first week, she wanted to go see her baby.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And she showed up at their doorstep. And like you can't really do that. Luckily, they was cool. They was like, okay, we'll let you.
I think they did this on purpose because Jay-Z and Beyonce allegedly don't handle nothing, so they got accountants, people that do stuff, lawyers.
Oh
You
yeah.
think their people did this on purpose?
I think Beyonce and them people did this on purpose because they always want to have something to hold over your head. They always want to be able. That's what they do. When you get to a certain amount of money, you to control people with money. You gotta have stuff
Something
to control them with.
Yeah, for sure.
So I think
I
they
agree
did
with
this
that.
on purpose.
I like
So-
Keith, man.
so when
Keith
they
be
got
saying some
ready-
shit.
Yeah. So when they got ready to play them in their way, now it's boom.
When you get to a certain point, you know what I'm saying, of celebrity and wealth, it's gonna always be that type of shit that you know what I'm saying.
You least
Them
expect.
stones will always get off in the bottom of your
I
shoes.
guarantee you, Beyonce was rolling in her head talking about, I thought this was taken care of. Are y'all what's going on? Da, 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 da. And people acting like they don't know, but they know.
They just showed. Yeah. I know y'all had to see it on some of your reels that popped up. You know what I'm saying, when Jay-Z took Blue Ivy to one of the the basketball games.
She
and
didn't
shit.
even want to kiss him.
I ain't see that for.
Yeah, look at it. He tried to kiss
I just
her.
remember
She was
seeing
like,
the one when Jay-Z had her, and you know what I'm saying, and they walked up and they seen E40 and shit.
nah, he was sitting down on the court. He tried to kiss her. She was like,
But she's 14, was she what, 12, 14 years old?
She ain't even that old.
and
I don't
sitting at
think
the
she that old.
basketball
Nah,
game.
she
Yeah, she don't want to kiss her
like
dad like
11,
that.
like 11 and 12.
Yeah.
now let me ask you this. How do you tell your daughter if the court give her back? Because they will. She will be given back. If she don't settle, it's just like a vehicle. It's just like a car. It's a contract.
I ain't never seen no kid get to the back, bro.
Right.
You
I
ain't
think that's
have
gonna
you
be a
have,
serious
have you
issue.
ever seen it in a contract form like this though? See, we're
I
not
ain't-
talking about.
I
We're
ain't
not talking
seen
about.
it, so I don't
See,
know.
we're not
No.
talking. We're not talking about adoption. Adoption is different. It's all. It's different. We talking about contract. I sell you my egg. She used her egg with Beyonce, with Jay-Z's egg, and they artificially.
Yeah, you gonna have everybody looking that up, man.
Look
We
it
gonna have
up.
to look that up. Shit.
They did artificially insemination. They took Jay-Z egg, mixed it with her egg, and she had the baby, Jennifer Root. And then after she had the baby, they gave it to Beyonce and Jay-Z. Why you think Jay-Z shut down the whole hospital?
I don't know. I didn't know that.
He shut down the whole hospital to have a baby. Not just the one hall, not just the one floor. He shut down the whole hospital. He didn't want nobody to see this white woman. Sort of like what Michael Jackson did with Billie Jean. He had everybody thinking that Billie Jean was just a lover. Come to find out, both of them kids was from Billie Jean.
Captain Keepers is building, man. What night y'all on, man?
Am I right?
Keep it what night y'all
Michael
on.
Jackson was like, Billie Jean is just my love. Come
That
to
shit
find out
was
he
not
died.
real,
We
man.
found out both of them kids from Billie Jean.
Michael Jackson
Billie
was,
Jean
Michael
come out
Jackson was
of
still
nowhere,
fucking with
fat,
little boys
big,
around
them
there, man.
my kids. And then they really was her kids.
Michael Jackson was still
So I
fucking
don't
with
believe
little boys
nothing
on
these niggas
Billie
talking about
Jean,
no
man.
more.
The whole time lapse between the two.
But I know what I'm talking about.
Now you capping.
No, I wasn't capping anybody.
Now
Go
you
look it up.
capping.
Was Billie Jean not the mama of them kids? The surrogate kids. What's the name? Miracle? What's the boy
Her
name?
name was Deborah Rose.
Deborah Rose.
Devereaux? Oh, was it Billie Jean?
No.
Billie Jean came
Go
out
look it
30
up.
years
It was a
before
funny
that.
song.
Y'all supposed to play with long, but don't tell me.
And the only one lady that called in and said she thought the song was really about her. That's
See,
it.
look.
That shit happened 20 years.
Hey, I
30
believe
years
you.
later.
Billy, hey, I believe you, Billie Jean.
Thank you, Conrad.
I believe you,
Tapped
Billie
out,
Jean.
man.
What night y'all going on?
We go Monday through Friday, 7 to 9.
7 to 9.
That's what I said. We do the skits during the day.
Yeah.
Then we plug it in. Then 7 to 9 with her, and then we still do everything else that we do.
So how
The
taxing
cartoon.
is it, you know what I'm saying, to go on there, you know what I'm saying, to make sure that you're putting content up all day long, every day. You know what I'm saying?
It's important.
It's important.
You got to be consistent.
John, I got another trail here, bro.
Now go ahead, man.
It's all about being consistent.
Yeah, for
Gotta
sure.
stay
That's the
consistent.
biggest thing, like say with the radio and what I've been doing for the longest, like is motherfuckers been saying, like, you know what I'm saying,
And-
just the consistency is
And not only that, let
important.
me tell you the biggest part about it. It's marketing. See, people think that once they a lot of people just put a video up and they'll never do nothing else. You have to figure out schemes of marketing. I watch videos on how to scheme of marketing. I'll put you on game right now. One of the things that people do on YouTube, right, to market their videos on YouTube, you'll put a video up on YouTube. Now, you might have been talking about, say we've been talking about a shootout that took place today. Now you go on Google, you look up shootout in Fort Worth. Take that article of the shootout in Fort Worth, copy and paste it, take the link to your YouTube video of you talking about a shootout, put it in the middle of the paragraph with a picture of somebody holding a gun and shooting, and now you give them an article, and then they could click your link and then they go to your YouTube page. That's marketing. You have to build ways and revenues to generate people to your page.
Mm-hmm.
And you sometimes you have to almost do it to where it look like it's a newspaper. You see what I'm saying? To where if they look at you and your page, it almost look like a newspaper. But they can click that link and it take them directly to where you at.
How much of our content come across your timeline?
A bunch. But then, you know what I'm saying, I'm subscribed to y'all as well. So, you know what I'm saying?
It's always something.
Yeah,
Every
for
time
sure.
you're gonna see something all the time.
Pretty much.
And it's gonna be different.
Pretty much.
And you also gotta, what you also gotta do is like how we doing this thing right here, you have to hashtag me. So you will also generate the people that watch me will watch you now.
Right.
Now,
You
this
know what I'm
is
saying? That's what people don't do. They'll just make their video and don't hashtag people
Captain Keith.
or the people that
Yeah.
they be on. Like I was looking up Captain Keith today, and somebody had 306,000 views off of my. He had more views on my
Right,
video than
somebody
me.
Say, I got mad in a motherfucker, dude. Man, I had a little flip over here 2-3 years ago. Somebody went in there and got the motherfucking video, and this motherfucker gonna inbox me the shit. You know what I'm saying? He inboxed me where he put it up, and I'm like, what is this? This bitch had like 30,000
See,
views.
but don't
and some
be
shit.
mad. That's our problem. We get mad. Don't get mad. Build off of that. Now you should be saying, okay, I like that. I respect that. Let me use your videos. You use my videos. You come on my platform. I come on your platform. Let's build together.
Yeah, but the nigga
build
behind, I still don't understand that dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even know who he is. Like, and he.
But you let him do it because guess what? Them 30,000 people watched your video.
Yeah, that was all my
You
shit.
said, exactly. So that's what people don't understand. Every good, remember where I used to say bad promotion is good promotion? All promotion is good promotion. That's promotion. That's good promotion.
For sure.
Then check this
And
out.
that's what we got to understand. That it's so much money in this world, in this YouTube world. Man, nigga, they got enough money to pay everybody.
You see how y'all was just talking and he talked about the Beyonce thing? You got to go and take that. You got to go inside.
Yeah.
This video, we done gave you 10 videos in one video.
Yeah.
Because you
So
take
we
too
got-
many clips.
We got a
Yeah,
video.
for sure.
We got a full video that might didn't get monetized. Maybe somebody was cursing it. I'm going to go take clips and I'm still get the money about that video.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Nothing goes on waste. Because if we could do a 10-hour video and they say, oh, we don't monetize it. Well, guess what? Okay, you ain't going to monetize it. We're going to take it out, edit it, take it out. And then we're going to, that 10-hour video, we're going to chop it up into little clips. But the 2-minute clips make you more money than a 10-hour video. Because more people will rather watch a 2-hour clip, a 2-minute clip than a 10-hour clip. But you can use that 10-hour clip for straight content.
I sort of like watching y'all in Charleston or whatever. I realized, and then like I just started really utilizing my YouTube Christmas. You know what I'm saying? Right around Christmas or whatever. And so like I said, I got all these shows we've been podcasting for, and so I got all these. I got 4 terabyte. Goddamn it, motherfucker probably got a terabyte full of all them shits we've been doing. And so I said, okay, man, I got to find some kind of way to edit these hoes and start putting them on there. And so with doing that, and then the interviews that I had when people come over here on Fridays like this, I started realizing, you know what I'm saying, when I'm chopping them up in the segments or whatever and trying to find, like you saying, the right title. You know what I'm saying? A title that, you know what I'm saying, that's
And don't
intriguing
never
to people.
tell them completely what you want to say. Always leave it open-ended. Captain Keith came to the show and said, so they got to click it to see what I said.
Mhm.
It's like building suspense.
Yeah, we did all them videos with these phones.
Like I was research what people was things that people do to be successful, and you see, you have to leave the mind open. Because if you give me what I already want to know, then why do I need to
Right,
click the
I ain't gonna
video?
click the video.
Right.
I don't want to hear the story. You already told me what the caption was.
Tri-Coastal Radio, man. We number one for the penny hip hop from coast to coast. Me, I'm the dean, the coach, and the professor. You know what I'm saying? Captain Keith. Kimmy, am I saying it right? Yeah, I got it right. You know what I'm saying? In the building, man, dropping game. Shout out to Jonathan Stewart, my partner, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm meeting new people. We doing what the fuck we supposed to. You know what I'm saying? We're in the streets, never industry. Bro, like I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Cause like I said, my thing is like I've been doing this shit a long time or whatever. I think before I even realized we was podcasting before podcasting was a term. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, but I've been stuck doing this shit since 2013, you know what I'm saying? And I've been coming from a radio format because this is a real digital broadcast radio station, and everything that I had always been doing, I've been doing it from a radio format. But then I started looking like since December, whatever, seeing like, you know what I'm saying, like the Say Cheese interviews and all the motherfuckers with them putting them on there. And this is the first time I've been on camera in probably like 3 months. I just been putting the motherfucking cameras up there and using them, and I've been using my good cameras and shit because them hoes look so good. But since we streaming live and going straight to what's the name, I'm using StreamYard. I plugged the webcams up and shit because they don't bog my motherfucking workstation down so much. But yeah, man, just this shit, it's a process to learn this shit, you know what I'm saying, and learn how to do it. Like putting the content out and creating the content is not hard, but putting it out there and, you know what I'm saying, making folks, you know what I'm saying, want to eat it up and consume it, that comes to part,
Hey,
you know what I'm
look,
saying, you have to do your work.
That's why I took my time running these YouTube streets.
Yeah.
Like I literally went to everything I'm doing right now, I told my wife I was gonna do before I did it. It started off from one person making a video, one of the biggest platforms making a video trying to clown me. And then when he did that, I did what I said. Tell him what I said.
Okay, we joke about this all the time because I know that whatever he says he's going to do something, he actually does it. So it's always an adventure watching him go into a new level or a new idea and creating, you know, his whole world. So when he first jumped on YouTube and had the opportunity to speak on somebody's platform, I knew it was over. I knew because he's a good speaker. You know what I'm saying? He can grasp your attention. He can give you knowledge. He can cap on you. He can give you everything, but you're going to listen. So when he first did that, I knew it was a wrap. I was like, this is what he's going to do. And he spent his days. And I would complain like, you know, people are doing this and they get paid and they doing all types of videos and traveling and doing it. And he's like, man, I got this. I know what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? And he did. He took his time up, you know, built his name. I definitely told him Captain Keith was the way to go because everybody had spoke about him, and every time they had something to say, oh, he's capping, he's not telling the truth, but they listened to what he said because he was informative. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So I told him, you know, that's perfect. You know, go with the opposite. You know, they already gave you something negative. Go ahead and make it positive and give them what you have to offer in your own way. You won't be on anybody else's platform. You know what I'm saying? You can speak however you want to. You can tell it how you want to, and then they come and they can give their perspective, and it opens up for conversation.
And what I did was I went on everybody's platform for a year and a half, just making a name for myself, talking, doing what I do, creating a name. So when I actually decided to create a platform, people would already be expecting. Yeah. They already know who I am.
Yeah.
So what from MHB to Skull to Ratchet to Onan to Cut the Chase TV. I just went everywhere. Right. I didn't care what you had going up. I would see what I did was on your phone on YouTube. You can watch the videos, or it say live. You hit the live, you can see everybody that's going live. You know, and right. I would jump in everybody's lives, and you gonna know who I am. And then I would come up on their lives, make you understand it, get to know me. So if you had, and I only picked a live that had 600, 500 people in their lives. I jump in there, jump on, go to somebody else, jump on, go to somebody else. So I was known from, he going around the YouTube streets just jumping in everybody's live. But they wanted me in their live. They got to the point, I be waking up in the morning, people hit me up, come on my live. Come up on my live. Come up on my live. So then I just... Going in there saying what, though? You know what I'm saying? As a newcomer going to somewhere. Just speaking me, being real. People like to hear real.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? People like originality. People like that.
I sort of figured that out, you know what I'm saying? Because I started fucking with Clubhouse around December 2. You know what I'm saying? And I sort of like, I'm an old nigga, so I'm sort of like trapped off in Facebook a little bit. I've been on Facebook for so long. And so that was like sort of like my number one outlet, huh? Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Put it like this. I give you a perfect example. And I've been telling people this for a minute. Charleston White, one of the biggest figures right now, right? But he stole a lot of my style.
Yeah, we debate this.
And look, and
he'll tell you if he tell the truth. Listen, I told him to do the podcasting first when he was still goddamn.
No, I'm talking about the way he acts.
Oh yeah,
thinks his
he didn't even have none of that character shit down.
No. Listen, I met Charleston White at the Classy Lady. He gave my kids sneakers. He was doing a giveaway.
He gave my kids some rubbers and shit.
He gave him some
I
sneakers.
took my kids down there to talk to him.
We exchanged informations.
Uh-huh.
He watched me on this before I even knew he was with him. But he watched me on Facebook for 6 months straight. Every live I was doing, from jumping on pool tables. I'm a big gun fanatic. I always show my guns. I always wear my bulletproof vest. You see, I play with my knives.
Yeah.
And the next thing you know, I see him on TV showing bullets. Like, I was the first one on YouTube and Facebook showing canisters of bullets with canisters full of bullets. I was the first one walking around with bulletproof vests. He used to call me and be like, yo, stop doing that. You shouldn't be on there with guns. I'm like, man, I'm legal. What the fuck is you talking about? I'm talking about I got enough guns to supply the army. The next thing you know, I see him on videos showing guns. And I'm like, yo, hold up. Is this dude really trying to be with me? Then it was one day we was watching it and he started dancing like me and doing my moves. I'm talking about the moves I be doing. And my wife was like, yo, I know he want to be like you. I thought it was because only I do the cat dance. Only I do the cat dance.
And he's like, oh, it's me and Dylan. I was like, oh, okay, babe, I get you. Everybody's on the side. You kind of feel bad about supporting him, okay. But it was a time that we was watching something and, he bust out with a dance that I know he made up.
Yeah.
I don't know where you got it, where you seen it.
Only I do this dance, bro.
And
he didn't do the Ricky Bobby?
No.
Nigga, only I do the cat dance and go like this. Hey, bro, only I be doing this. Am I right? Only I be doing this with the cat dance. And was I not the first one holding guns? Was I not the first one? Everybody know. You can look at my live. First of all, you go back to my Facebook from 2010.
Right.
I was the only one with guns. People wasn't doing. Right. People used to think I was crazy. I was the only one showing money. Only thing he ain't did yet that I do is show a lot of money. But the guns, I was the one with plenty of women in the car. I used to ride around with 3 women in the car at one time. And I'm like, yo, this dude literally just stole my whole style. I used to be in the car with the gun showing my whole style. But I gave it to him, but you know what it is. But all I'm saying is, what I did was I started seeing how much people was making off of me. And when I figured out the analytics and I said, okay, I was on Sco Channel. He did 68,000. I know how much 68,000 make now. And I went to every channel and I looked at how much the views they was getting without me and every view they got with me. And every channel that I was on did more numbers with me on their channel than they did without me on their channel. And when I found out how much you get paid for views and I did all the adding up, I made bloggers over $38,000 in the last 2 years. And none of that went to me. Nobody gave me $100. Nobody offered me $50. So I made these people all this money. So I said, hold up, I'm doing something wrong. And my first month on YouTube, I made equivalent to $7,000. Got monetized in 2 days. And then they started getting mad because I created my own, but they wanted me to keep making them money. See, everybody like you when you're making them money.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
They're not going to like you when you're making your own money.
That's shit like, shit like, see my nigga Percy that I had to go through. Charleston did that shit for a minute too. Till he got smart or whatever and put his own page up and went to that shit.
And that's called knowledge. That's knowledge. You know how many people be making money off of people just putting their stuff on their page? That's fancy. You know what I mean? Rappers take their music.
Do you know how much money I'm supposed to have?
If you would have
been, do you know how much I'm supposed to have?
If you know how much I'm supposed to have?
If you would have put it on your page, you wasn't really promoting.
No, nigga,
look, he wasn't really promoting because if he
feel like that
if he was really promoting when they was local like that, he'd have put them on YouTube page and monetized that off that. Yeah. See, he wasn't really promoting.
I got Kevin Keith now, so I ain't worried about it. That's what I'm sitting over here, and he over there. You see the difference?
Imagine, and also what I want to teach, the same thing we doing, I want to teach these to the football youth teams. I want to teach this to the basketball youth teams. Like I was telling my wife, imagine if what we doing, all these like youth organizations in Fort Worth do it. You know how much money they could give back to their youth organization? Right. You know how much money these kids that can't pay to play basketball, where the organization can fund them? They can take trips, pay for buses, pay for tournaments, because you could take all your content from basketball, all your content from football practices, all the content from Little League, and put it on the YouTube channel. The games, put it on your own YouTube channel. How many people be in your organization? Over 1,000. You're going to get the watch hours. You're going to get the so they will become monetized faster than anybody, right? So why not teach these youth organizations in the hood that and show them how to get monetized with their organization so they can build money for their organization and take the white man's money?
So shit, what is it? You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do a symposium where we, you know what I'm saying, we teaching out YouTube and streaming games or whatever, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna get that game out.
I'm giving the game out to everybody. Like I said, I'm all about that's what I want my channel to be about from 7 to 9.
I'm sure.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, goddamn me.
Man, see, I don't believe in that. I believe you build better by giving the game out. I feel like you build better when we can all build together. If you know something, you teach me. If I know something, I'm gonna teach you.
Give them your background, your history, your education, where you from, the college, everything.
Nah, that's too much.
Well, no, I can give a brief synopsis. Yes, I am originally from New Jersey, Newark, New Jersey, born in Brooklyn. So I spent a good majority of my Newark, New Jersey,
used to be the cartel capital of the world.
Yeah. So, originally,
New Jersey Drive.
That was my background. City, and I had that on lock. I did go to school out there. I went to college and I went toward journalism. So I learned a lot in that aspect, from watching him made me realize everything that I had learned while I was in school doing mass media and journalism. So while he's developing Cap and Keith and he's working with Jonathan and got the animation going on, their show, it's kind of putting me back into that perspective. So now I'm giving like tips behind the scenes, because I've had the ability to be behind with a little bit of production, but mainly was the forefront was being on the news. So now I'm watching him tell the news and I can give him my perspective and all the things that I've incorporated. But I do appreciate that he let me come on there because I'm a talker. And I study a lot. I'm self-taught on a lot of things outside of being in school. I self-taught myself from history, mathematics, metaphysics. So that's my core focus, pretty much building people through thoughts of spirituality, religion. I'm pretty much open to universal conversation. So I don't, stipulate what conversations I'm going to have. I think nowadays, especially on their platform, they open up for a lot of conversation pieces. Like I said, it's a lot of social, empowerment, financial, and I know he hasn't gotten to a lot of that just yet. But pretty much that's where my focus is, being, supportive to his idea, but also giving that perspective because I don't see a lot of couples like how we are. You know what I'm saying? There are a lot of YouTube pages and there are a lot of people that sit and they have good conversations, bring up different topics. But the difference between him after, doing my research on a few of, the different channels that people have, we don't have a problem disagreeing. Mm-hmm. And I kind of feel like that brings the reality of it. We've been together since we were teenagers. So we have that perspective of having to grow up as children, become parents, and then get into adulthood. So there's so many emotional things that go through because as a child, you're not even fully developed on picking your life partner, let alone becoming a parent, So I was able to grasp a lot of that information, from growing up and get that experience. And I incorporated it into my life. So everything that I've learned, pre-studied, our conversations, we use that now to have conversations with people so that you get the image that, we've been together for a long time. That's not always a problem, in society. You see like younger, relationships, they don't really last, and we've been able to be successful, overcome all of the obstacles and still be part of challenges today. But I like that when we're on camera, we don't give you the fake. We're just smiling to get along so that everybody thinks it's a good thing. We disagree. And there's topics that he can start capping on that I don't feel is a cap. Right. You know what I'm saying? And then that's when I bring the perspective of either the woman or the person that's level-headed, like, hey, we really talking about this. You know what I'm saying? But he does challenge me to dig a little deeper, and kind of challenge myself sometimes to look at things from a different perspective.
I think that's what a good relationship is supposed to do. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like say if your spouse, you know what I'm saying, is supposed to make you dig deeper and think, you know what I'm saying, and sometimes challenge your knowledge or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Because we always supposed to continue to grow in our minds and in our hearts, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, if your partner don't do that, You know what I'm saying? You ain't really got too much going, you know what I'm saying, for sure. That's why I'm thankful for mine that I got, you know what I'm saying? It's been a long time since it helped to a whole lot. You know what I'm saying, for sure. Man, y'all know what it is, man. Tri-Coastal Radio. We number one for independent hip-hop from coast to coast tonight. You know what I'm saying? We got Kimmy, you know what I'm saying, Captain Keith, and Jonathan Stewart. I'm going to bring them all back in here, you know what I'm saying, before we go. You know what I'm saying? So let them know, you know what I'm saying, y'all catch Captain Keith and Kimmy every Thursday night, squeeze in real tight.
Monday through Friday.
Monday through Friday, 7 o'clock.
On the Big Mouth Captain Keith YouTube channel. You already know.
You know what I'm saying? My nigga Jonathan Stewart, he really love Fort Worth, man. You know, so he just be lying.
He's
you know
just trying to light a fire under people. That's why I said I know where it's coming from. He really loves Fort Worth.
He put his shades on. He's like, he ain't gonna say nothing on that right there.
He is Fort Worth.
Yeah, for sure. You know what I'm saying?
That's why when he talk, it's with so much enthusiasm. And it's like, I
really want the city to win.
Yeah, you can
sort of, kind of.
No, I do.
Sort of, kind
I
of.
really
Like
want the city to win.
that nigga need to eat some sandwiches. He just like me when I leave dialysis and shit. Nigga pants fall and shit.
Boy, I just got out the showers.
I don't know what that had to do with it, but okay. For sure. Tri-Coastal Radio, man, I appreciate y'all for sliding through here, man. We're going to get a few pics and shit. Man, tell them, man, I need all y'all people that's fucking with Captain Keith and Kimmy. You know what I'm saying? Y'all go like that Tri-Coastal Ryan page, man, for sure. Get it off in here. Where y'all going? I need something too.
Hey, man, make sure you go to YouTube. Big Mouth Captain Keith and the Captain Keith. Captain Keith on YouTube. Big Mouth Captain Keith on YouTube. Captain Keith on IG. Make sure you hit me up. You already know how I go down when I go down. I don't know about the rest of them, but you know me. You already know.
Yeah, already. Yeah.
You already know.
Man,
I'm gonna get lit.
it's all good, man. Shit, we gonna check y'all out our weekend, man. What y'all doing for the 4th, man?
I'm coming over here. Ain't you cooking?
Huh?
You say you was cooking?
I'm thinking about it.
I know y'all got food.
I'm gonna be watching Kanye West.
Man, I'm coming to eat. I know you look like you eat ribs, beef tips, lamb chops.
You know what I'm saying?
All
on the grill.
All on the grill.
I got a couple good smokers out there.